Let's bring in Dan Deming at KKM Financial. Good to see you there, Dan. And that Fed hike is coming. According to Jay Powell, it's going to be the big one, and there's a lot of market reaction.
Yeah, we sure are, Angie. Continue to be very hawkish in their tone. Now we're heading into the quiet period, so we're not going to hear from the Fed prior to that May 4th announcement. But overall, as you pointed out, it looks like Chairman Powell indicated last week that 50 basis points is firmly on the table, at least for May and potentially even further out. And it had an impact on the markets as we're continuing to see interest rates pushing up towards the top end of the range, and the market now realizing price levels that it hasn't realized in a better part of a month as we continue to see some selling pressure after the discussions about interest rates last week.
What earnings and economic news are you watching this week?
Well, earnings will be the focus this week. There is a bit of economic news. We do have some inflation data throughout the week, Angie, that the market's probably going to pay attention to. From a technical standpoint, we are now seeing the markets breaking down a little bit. And so I think a lot of market participants have their eyes on the lows from March as a potential level to see if we trend down to that point, or if we're able to hold here and make a higher low. And earnings are going to be the big driver this week, especially with the Fed out of the market until the announcement on May 4th.
We have to mention China. What are traders watching for with China?
There's some pressure there, the economic activity. There's concerns about economic growth and valuations. Their markets are under some duress right now. We are seeing a little bit of a shifting of the tone as far as Shanghai slowly coming back online. But nonetheless, there's concerns from a global perspective, given all the different cross currents that the markets are dealing with, that China continues to struggle, and therefore that's a drag on the global expectations for economic activity.
So true. What happens in China affects the U.S. Thank you, Dan.
All right. Thanks, Andrew.
Go to businessfirstam.com for where to see our show on TV.